The official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Gee, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Some of these people say like 7 genders. I'm trying to say, go and name them. They got some weird stuff going on. No, you have 2 genders. I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, and we are restoring the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley in Alaska in honor of the incredible people of the state of Ohio who loved their governor and loved the man that became president. He was the big tariff sheriff, they used to call him.
I was going through a real rough time during that time. And it hurt me that I couldn't do more for my kids. I used to drink so much because just seeing them in the living room, knowing that they didn't have any beds or rooms of their own, and then we were staying in some guy's living room. Every single day. It weighed on me. I'm sorry, guys. But that's why we had to change something. And getting closer to getting a spot. And hoping that when I get a spot, they can come stay with me. And see if they want to stay with me, I'll be different, obviously. Because I was such a dick to my kids. I feel bad about it, but it is what it is, I wish I could have done so much better. It's just that I got him at the circumstances that I was in at the time. That's the best that I could do, and I had to get him in school. And I never had anybody to take care of them, so I had to take the part-time job to go there. I mean, it was crazy. I would go get out of work early, pick them up, take them to the apartment, or bring them to my work. Actually, I used to bring them to my work first because I didn't want to leave them at the apartment at first because I wasn't sure if I should do that or not. But I did eventually leave them at the apartment, which is like 5 minutes away. Drive from, to walk there. But if that, I probably wouldn't have done it. They would have to just go to work with me. But they got tired of it, so I left them at the place. Anyways, all I have to say is that that's what I would take them to school, go to work. Within work, I would go get them at 2:30, bring them back to work. They would stay at work or I'd leave them at the apartment, work until like 6 or 9, go back and just spend like a few hours with them. And that was it. And we would just hang out for a little bit, watch TV. We rarely played. That's one thing I learned, that when I get them again, when I get you guys again, we're gonna play. I'm sorry I didn't play with you guys as much as I should have. It's just that I was so sad. I couldn't stop thinking about how bad I felt that we didn't have our own spot. I felt like a big loser, But I tried my best to make it feel like you guys. I remember the first time you guys were like, I want to go home. Man, it broke my heart. Because that was not our home. I remember telling you guys one time, that's not our home. We just stay in an apartment. That's somebody's apartment. And that was probably mean to say, but I just wanted you guys to realize the situation. No, I don't know. I even thanked Juan. Remember, we used to go outside and smoke and you got to stay inside. My kids would stay inside the apartment. We go outside and smoke because there's also a lot of smoke in apartments. And one time I started crying out there talking to him. I am right now to the camera. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, my kids told me that they wanted to go home today. And I started crying. I was like, dude, I don't even have a home for my kids, bro. And he's like, oh, no, dude, don't say that. He's like, yes, stay away. I go, I know. I go, thanks for giving my kids a home. And I just started crying. And he's like, what the hell? I go, just because I feel like shit because I can't even do that. Like, I have to rely on somebody else to do that. Ah, man. It was rough, man. And every single day for that whole fucking year, it was tough. And then I had trouble with my job. They wanted to fire me. Oh, man, it was so crazy, man. There was so much drama. Oh, man, it was tough. And it was tough on my kids because of that. I was really an asshole to my kids. I yelled at them. I called them names. I started hating them. That's when I was like, you know what? I told Cynthia, I was like, you gotta take them. You gotta take them. I was like, I can't do this. I called her one time. I was crying because my car almost got towed. And I was like, oh, fuck. That's all I had. And yeah, man, I just went through a lot of shit the last year. And but 2 years ago, sorry, not last year. This year has been a lot better for sure. It's just been tough with my kids. Not being able to stay in touch with them like I like to. And that it's funny that would happen, and that's what caused me to say stupid shit that now made it worse. So yeah, I don't know what else to do. I'm just clinging on by thread to my kids, man. And I just hope that the floodgates opened so I could just talk to them like I used to. But yeah, they're not allowed to talk to me because I stay stupid shit.